Nigerian former two-time financial minister and well-known development economist Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala has said that she doesn't have cash money to campaign for the office of the DG of the World Trade Organization, and that she is pushing with the development with the help of some friends and the government of Nigeria headed by President Muhammadu Buhari. It is reported by an online newspaper that the economist Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala has been nominated as a candidate for the job of the Director General of the World Trade Organization following the abrupt resignation of Roberto Azevedo. During an interview with newsmen on Tuesday, the woman, the economist, said, when asked how she's going with the campaign to win the position of the DG, she said that she's not doing any campaign concerning the occupying the position of DG because of lack of capital, that she is promoting herself through the help of an interministerial committee containing the presidency, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Trade, Minister of State Trade, and some group of friends who are fixed with some public relation companies in the world. Well, I don't know what your opinion is as regards this. She is one way or the other crying out to the government of Nigeria to help sponsor her to get down to that position. And a lot of reactions followed all of this. Well, one, when they asked her to support the government of Nigeria is given to her, she didn't mention the name of President Buhari, meaning she knows President Buhari is dead, and she knows that therefore international community can never support such a candidate, that our country does not have a president. They asked her about World Health Organization. A response showed that she's not in support of Donald Trump and Donald Trump's win, Donald Trump's opinion as regards the World Health Organization. So, assuming she gets the job, will the Nigerian government collect her salary? That's what some people are asking. This is a woman that refused to work for Nigeria as a Minister of Finance until she gets paid in dollars. Now she is that person looking for Nigeria to help her get to that position. Some say that she should go to hell. Now, I don't know what your own opinion is as regards to this. I understand that she was there back in those days when Atiku traveled out of Nigeria in order to look into the debt relief, or how the debt in Nigeria is so much scattered here and there. And someone pointed Okonjo-Iweala to Atiku, and Atiku aided her in getting back to Nigeria, and she got the position. And till date, Atiku is not that happy that she is not out there promoting when he wanted to become president. But then he should realize that Ngozi is not a politician, and I don't think she want to go into that route. She's just there to represent, get paid in dollars, collect her cash, and that's all. That's all she does. She is intelligent anyway. She's a development economist. She has been working both, she had worked internationally, and she's still working. She worked nationally, and she's still working internationally up to today. The position that she got, yes, other people wanted that position too. There were a lot of struggle for who is going to represent here and there. But I think anyone that has access to that position should. But about the campaign, from all indications, I think she is going to need the help. She's going to need the help of the government if she has to campaign for that position. And I wonder what kind of campaign. I wanted to say initially that it's not like a political position anyway, but I felt that the way would be for some, for some committee to sit down and they vote to decide on who stays in and out. So I don't know what the money will be for. Is the money to lobby for people to accept her as a candidate? And what's the purpose of this? Do you need cash for this? I want to believe that they should just have a meeting somewhere, a committee, a teleconference, where people will vote for who should go out there to represent Africa in the World Trade Organization. So what is your own opinion as regards this? So people are taking this personal. Some said, it's because she's an Igbo woman. A lot of people do not want her there and all of that. And some are saying Buhari does not exist. But whatever it is, if Buhari exists or not, do you think that position is right for her? Or do you think she has too much job to do and she cannot get it done? Someone here says that she should use the little capital that she has to campaign. and that she's going to win rather than her collecting money from this administration. Someone say, please, all the money you are getting from all the countries and states that you are consulting for, what happened to them? That's what someone is asking for. Some say you are too intelligent to be working or seeking for the assistance of these massive corrupt leaders, working with the first degree of corrupt people. Someone say, well, our solidarity with Dr. OKONJO IWEALA for our pursuit of the chairmanship of the World Trade Organization is unshaken. Our prayers will see her through. So, I think a lot of people are taking this personal. People are taking it as tribal. There's something that has to do with tribe here. Of course, it would have looked somehow odd if Buhari had appointed or seek for someone from the north to go represent. But then that you will not find much people that can actually do that out there. You won't find much people in the northern part of Nigeria, as they've not given themselves to education for a very long time. So definitely the people in the south are definitely the ones that are good for such position. Someone say, is she jobless right now to say she's dying for the said job? I don't think she has. And she had lobbied for this job. Rather, she was nominated by merit. Even if she loses it, she's still a shining star, which the whole world knows. Because if I were you, I would rather give my peace a chance than allowing unreasonable people to assume you are looking for favors when you have been favored with your outstanding brain and knowledge. Yeah, well, someone said booze and money. The same thing Peter Obi claimed during PDP campaign. Someone said, where are the clueless children of the aid Ghana? Here and here from your Igbo sister. So I see that a lot of people are kind of taking this tribal, whether it's like an Igbo woman, an Igbo man, or someone from the south. It's more or less like tribal to them. Well, someone say, who will believe you now? After all, you held sway as a financial minister during the previous regime of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Someone say, let us divide ourselves now, once and for all. So what is your opinion as regards this? If this is reality, that she is actually looking for assistance from Buhari, from this government, from this administration, well, she will be representing Africa. So if she gets the position, she'll get paid. So if she needs support from this administration, I don't know. It could be, but I'm kind of wondering what kind of campaign that she needs to do in order to win this. How is she going to go about the campaign? Is there any other way the campaign is done? Is it going to be, I don't know, is there going to be electronic advert or something out there? I think this shouldn't get to this point. It shouldn't be so. I was expecting that names will be brought up, like all countries will come up with names, or countries that are supposed to vie for that position. Their names will be brought forward, and afterwards, they among themselves, they kind of do votes among themselves, among the committees. I understand also that that Egypt is also bringing up someone, and they believe that that person should be there. That is because the name of somebody was already put down before by Nigeria. Nigeria already had a name, and all of a sudden, that person was removed, and the name of OKONJO IWEALA was put there. So I think that's where Egypt got it, they felt upset about it. They said that they weren't going to buy into this anymore, that Nigeria cannot field anybody, cannot bring anybody forward, that someone from Egypt is actually going to go there. But I believe that Nigeria is not going to accept this anyway. Nigeria is not going to accept any of this. They will want to fight it to finish. So OKONJO is looking for assistant. Of course, she's not poor anyway, and I don't think she want to use her own cash. She would definitely want to look for some people out there that are ready to put money forward. And she knows that there is a lot of money in Nigeria that might be used for her, but this is not a political appointment anyway, and I don't know if this is going to benefit Buhari's administration in any way, and if they're going to support this. So that's it. She was a two-time financial minister and a well-known development economist. She is crying for money, if I might use that word, as some people have said in the comment section, that she's crying for money to be assisted so that she can get into that position. But I do not think that she should stoop that low, and she would have done so to go down and begin to ask for money. Yes, she could make use of some other sources out there. Yes, there are other sources. They have some kind of way of gathering cash here and there from private sectors, here and there. But getting money from Nigeria, well, if they are ready to drop some cash, which I do not understand what they need that for. She says she lacks capital to be able to do this. and she has been meeting one group or the other here and there in order to gather up cash to put herself in that position. Well, I don't think she's jobless at the moment, but if she needs that, if the federal government of Nigeria, Buhari, has appointed her to be there, I think they will kind of find a way to get her in there too.